You don't need to be born smart to become intelligent. You just need this one mental algorithm. Most people think intelligence is fixed, like your height or your eye color. They believe a high IQ is some magical genetic talent you either have or you don't. But the truth is, your brain is a muscle that can be deliberately trained to learn faster, problem solve quicker, and retain more knowledge than you ever thought possible. I'm not talking about generic advice like do Sudoku or drink coffee. I'm talking about a repeatable system that fundamentally changes how you think. Let me prove the principle. Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb through one brilliant idea. He famously tried over 10,000 different filaments. His genius was in converting failures into data points. Mozart wasn't a sudden genius. He spent the first 10 years of his life rearranging, imitating, and converting the works of older composers into new forms. Even the concept of deep learning, AI that powers everything today, doesn't think. It just converts massive amounts of input data into a single, optimized output. So, how do you download that algorithm into your own brain?
Here's the trick. The 3-step conversion cycle, and here's how it works. Step 1. Focused input. This means cutting out the background noise. Stop skimming. Stop half listening to a podcast while checking email. You want to master a concept? Give it 10 minutes of your undivided, intense, single-task attention. The brain only builds strong neural pathways when it's not dividing its resources. But before you start a new topic, you need to remember, knowledge collected passively is just mental clutter. If you don't intend to use it, don't consume it. Step 2. The question filter. Immediately after your focused input, stop and ask yourself 2 simple questions. 1. What is the one concept here that challenges my current belief? 2. How can I explain this to an 8-year-old? If you can't answer the second question, you haven't truly understood it. The question filter forces your brain to compress the data into a usable format. Step 3. Mandatory application. You are not done until you have taken the idea out of your head and forced it into the real world. If you read a book on negotiating, go negotiate a price. If you learn a coding concept, write the code. If you learn a philosophical idea, argue it with a friend. And this is where the magic of the conversion cycle happens. For example, Elon Musk took the technical plan to colonize Mars and combined it with his personal mission to preserve human consciousness to create world-changing vision. The pattern is clear. Intelligence isn't about how much you know. It's about how efficiently you convert that knowledge into real-world action. You don't require a higher IQ. You just need a system that converts data into wisdom. So stop scrolling and start converting. Stop consuming and start mastering.